Do you have a flight to Canada within a month or so and you don't have accommodation yet? Or you want to change your accommodation while you are already in Canada? If that is the case, keep watching until the very end, because in this video I will tell you not only how to find the accommodation, but also how you should think to do this successfully. Hello everyone, my name is Alena Brivkina and welcome to my channel. In this video I will not give you 100 options of the right accommodation, but I give you the magical secret that with no doubt will lead you to the perfect place to stay in Canada. Or actually, not in Canada only, but in any other place in the world. And I want to start with my story, how I have found my room in Canada. I am right now in Kitchener, Ontario, and that was a very simple story because I had a friend of mine. We worked together for several months in one company, and it appears that she lives 20 minutes by walk from that place where I am right now, and she advised me that, listen, we have that group that gathers all the people who are from Russia and who lives right now in that area, and there are lots of people who probably have some accommodation. So what you advise you to do is to write the presentation or the Word document or just a text about you. What are you looking for? What is your budget? What are your priorities? And then we will post it there and probably someone will answer. Then I also searched in different websites like Kijiji and Craigslist. I will add all of them in the description below. And my first person who I contacted with was a man from Bulgaria, and he has several homes here for students. And in these homes there are 9 rooms for students, and you have only one kitchen and several bathrooms. I realized from the very beginning, even though that was a much cheaper option, I do understand that I am not ready to share my space with 9 different people from all over the world. So I decided that my priority is to be with as little people within one home as possible. And on next day I got the message from the person from that group, which I have posted my information that I am searching for a room, and that is a woman. She is originally from Russia, and we have found each other and started chatting. I was very quick to realize that that is my perfect place, even though it was a bit more expensive, but the place was ideal and I have all my priorities listed in my head. So yeah, at that moment I knew what I was looking for, and that is a great fit. I do adore that place where I am staying right now. I have a room on the 2nd floor, and I also have my bathroom in the basement, and we have one kitchen for 3 people in that home. So my first advice is to find the group of people who are from your country and they are living in Canada already. There will be much better chance to find something that suits you the most, and also you can start communicating with other people much more in those groups, and when you will be here you will have friends already. Now I want to tell you more about the coaching part. As you have seen in my previous video, I have told you about that model EMIFROD, and if you haven't, please go and check that video first, where I explained you how my mind works and what it is like to understand the deeper meaning, why we actually have in our lives what we have and how we can change it. The very usual EMIFROD that you might have, or probably one of your friends have, event, it is the flight to Canada in several months, meaning I will never find accommodation. So person thinks that it is very hard. I have tried already so many times. I will not do this at all. And there is an illusion, horror fortune telling, and the feeling is disappointment. so you don't believe in your dream accommodation anymore, and your reaction is that you don't search this at all, or you can search for less ideal place. And the outcome is that there isn't any accommodation for you ready when you will be arriving in Canada, or right now when you are still in your country, to be confident that you have that accommodation already ready. And is that a desirable outcome? No, it is not, because you really need and want to have accommodation when you will arrive, and also while you're still preparing for your flights, right? And right now I want to tell you a bit more about the philosophy of how does it work. You probably have an instruction for the universe that I need to find the accommodation quickly. I need to find it from first 10 attempts while I will contact people, or probably with first 5 attempts, right? And when you didn't find this that quickly that you wanted to be, you become unhappy and miserable, because you think that it should be very fast, why it's not that fast, and you think that, oh, I am unlucky, or there's no accommodation, and you start to be stressed. In reality, you probably need to contact probably as many as 100 people to find your ideal accommodation that you need. Why? Because you never know which one will be ideal, you never know which site will be that one that you will find the amazing landlord, the amazing place with amazing people outside or with amazing people around. And if you want to give up, you will never live in a great place, you will never feel safe, you will never understand that, oh, that is amazing part of my Canadian life to live in that place, and you will never be fully relaxed and fully efficient, by the way, as well. Once you have that belief, that thought that I will find my ideal accommodation anyway, just there is at least one for me that it is ideal price with all my priorities listed included in this place. And if you will believe this wholeheartedly, you will anyway find that one. And also, please have your own priorities listed already, because if you don't know what exactly you are searching for, you will never understand whether that place is great or not. And I will share with you a bit of priorities that I had for myself. So first of all is no more people than 3 in one home, in one house. Second, I need to have my own room where I will be alone. The third one is absolutely crucial one, that I really need to have a very quiet place with quiet neighbors, because noise, it is my first priority, that I can deal with anything but noise. Like, I need to be in a quiet place, I need to be able to sustain in my own room without any extra distractions. Number 4, I really need to have a stable Wi-Fi, because I work, study, and do everything from my home with my laptop. Number 5 is the basics. I need to have a bed, a table, a closet, and ideally a window with a great light. Number 6 is ideally to have some sort of gym or things where I can stretch myself or have some fitness, and there is that place. It is ideal, it is in the basement. And also, finally, I had my priorities for price, but also I do understand that the price is important one, but at the same time I can negotiate with this if the place will be ideal, because my priorities, which I have listed before, they are much more important than price. I can negotiate. Of course, if it's not that big, yeah, I can negotiate with this and I can deal with this, because interesting idea that I believe in, that there are plenty of money in the world, like actually governments are printing them each second, and I know that if I will have efficient work time, I will be able to earn that much money, because my priorities are much more important for me rather than money, because I will find them anyway. And what was my EMIFROD? event was that I have 1 or 2 months before I will arrive in Canada. My meaning was that I have my own preferences and I will find that place anyway. I will find it, and I know that there are plenty of rooms, plenty of houses. I just need to find the right one. Were there an illusion? No, because there are actually really a lot of houses, a lot of places that you can rent in Canada. I will just reassure you that there are a lot of places to rent your room. My feeling was the interest, because that was a very interesting journey. What will be my accommodation like? Where and with who I will live there, and how fast I will find it. It was a very interesting process, and I really like this. In reaction, I had lots of communications with people, preparing the document where I listed all my priorities. I wrote everything about myself, what is crucial information for landlord to know. And I even prepared the presentation about myself with the pictures, with my family even, and I think that worked out. My outcome, I have found the best place, I believe, where I can stay. And is it a desirable outcome? Of course it is. So here are some great advices for you that you can follow to find your dream place. First of all, contact as many people as you can. Number 2 is always keep 2 or 3 variants ready, so when you will arrive, you will know that if anything happened, I can move from one place to another safely. Number 3 is always discuss with landlord and neighbors which rules will you have, which contracts will you sign, or if there is no contracts, just text everything in messages, so it will be written and you will be able to prove all your negotiations and all your rules that you've set. Some of those rules might be: what are the payment days? Does your landlord want to have money in cash or like e-transfer? And what is okay for your landlord that you will do and what you can't do. So what you can do and what you can't do. What the priorities of that person, because for me the most crucial points are the noise, the Wi-Fi, and probably the cleanliness. And for other person, they might be not that detailed, not that interested, not that picky in cleanliness, for example, or noise, but they might have a different priorities. For example, smell. When you cook, you should be very accurate. That smell won't move anywhere else, because people, some have allergies, and some of them are just very picky, and that is crucial detail for them to not have any extra smell from the food around the house. Also, please discuss what is included in your cost, whether a toilet paper is included, whether Wi-Fi is included, whether the lighting, so heating, is included. Please be as exact as possible, and that isn't a rude moment, there isn't something strange, that is your safety, that is your understanding and your negotiations with the person that you need to have. That is okay to ask, that is okay to discuss those things. Better to discuss before rather than have some issues or problems afterwards. And also one more crucial point, that please discuss that if someone has some troubles and your contract or negotiations that you will write in the chat, that if something changes, just negotiate that you can change anything and tell that person in advance that you will change something. That is a very important one. And also, if you will have changes in your contracts or in the terms that you have discussed, please write there down as well that if from both parties anything will change, you will have at least 2 weeks to tell this in advance. Otherwise, person can say, I have another roommate or I have another person to live here, so please get out of here within 5 days, but it is not enough for you to find another place. So please be sure that you are confident enough in the terms and do them as exact, as detailed as possible. And also, please do not give in your priorities, because you will live in this place. You need to be efficient, you need to be relaxed, and happy in this place. Otherwise, you will then be not that great about your choice of Canada. You will not be that relaxed that you are living in this place. And yes, of course, there is an option when you move to Canada, you can find something else, probably even better, and move here. But every time that is better to do from the first attempt, because we don't want to have any more changes, troubles, etc. within several weeks or months, because we need to settle in, we need to adapt in your country, and that is much better that you will think in advance about your ideal place, find ideal place, not giving your any priorities, and enjoy your life in Canada here. In this part of this video, I want to tell you more about my own community, because when I went to Canada, first months, first weeks, they were very, very tough because I didn't have anyone to talk with. I didn't have any friends, any family to just discuss some things that I am experienced here in Canada, because they won't understand. They won't be at the same path that you are right now, and you want to have people already when you arriving in Canada who will support you, who will tell you that everything is okay. I have been there, I have done those things as well, and please be sure that in a month or so it's gonna be easier. And you need those people to reassure you every time you have some troubles. If you want to have this community, this tribe, these awesome people that you can grow together with, please join my community for now. That is free. And we want to discuss more, to engage with each other, to interact, to celebrate holidays together, to go for a walk, to have offline and online meetings, to share life hacks from our daily life in Canada. And if you are such a person who are interested in this, please go to the description and there is a link to join my Facebook group. And there will be some questions. Please be sure that you complete all the questions before you hit the button submit, because I want to gather only those people who are truly interested in communication, who are truly interested in growth. So if you are that person, I want to invite you, because alone we can do so little, and together we can do so much. If you like this video, please hit the button like and subscribe to my channel to watch much more of such videos. And I'm here for you, not to give only the algorithms how to behave in your life, but I want to teach you how to think so you will succeed in any situation in your life. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.